First down. Here's Pollard again. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
To throw on second down. Strong. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's
34-yard line. (21-0) our score after one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Strong. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Strong. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
First down, Howell to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Howell buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Elijah Moore.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So the drive's going to start and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
20, 10, 5, and he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Throwing to start the drive. Strong. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Strong.
Amari Barno
in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. To throw from his end zone. Strong.
Quick slant caught by Pierce. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
On 1st and 10. Strong. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man. Complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On 1st down. Strong.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throwing on 1st down. Strong.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw again.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colts. Tony Pollard, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing to start the drive. Strong.
And this one too low.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
It's caught at the 10. A big play there for Indy. 45 yards.
We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
On 1st and 10. Strong.
Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Second down, Howell back to pass. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
DeMarcus Lawrence able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
And here's Rodgers on the return.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So that challenge, a successful one.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
And Howell will throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd and long. Here's Howell. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Michael Pittman, 70 yards. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Back to the air on second down. Strong.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. On third down, Strong. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is right through.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense returning out there, and really you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And they'll send Williams in motion right. On second and very short. Powell got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Washington.
Mike Williams.
33 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And some room to work. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now throwing on first down here. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On first down, Strong.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Danielle Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Operating from the gun. Strong. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Powell to the air on 1st and 10.
Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Powell.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And Thomas has it.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Powell. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this is caught by Williams. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 24-yard line.
On 1st down, Howell.
Flushed out right.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Howell looking to throw again. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. Completes it to Samuel.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now Howell. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
It's a kickoff return score on a squib kick, and the Colts get a bit closer.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that will cut this lead down to 25. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific.
Back now in Indianapolis. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Howell's throw taken in by Samuel.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell.
Williams brings it in.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And once more, Howell back to the air.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Washington on 3rd down.
They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he missed it. It's no good, but that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for Indy. 54 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter.
Now a dump off here complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Faking the handoff. Howell.
He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, wide open. Complete.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Mike Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From way up at the...
Now a hit and a loose football. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down. Strong. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Strong.
Left side, he finds Pierce.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Strong.
And he's got Pierce. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Back to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again.
And he'll find Pittman. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Charles, a lot of happy faces.